Hi, and welcome back. This is Julie, the girl with a brush, and I'm here in my studio, and I just got home from a little road trip, and I wanted to share my book and paper ephemera haul with you. I'm pretty excited. We went to a shop that I really like, so I've got several bags here. So let me pull things out of bags and get all of the noise out of the way, and then we'll go through things. These are copies of Antique Monthly, but February of 74. They were 50 cents each. So I got them. I mean, they're all really cool. They have really neat advertisements in them, and of course the paper is just yummy, and the images are great. So I got quite a few of them. This one's 73, 73, 73. So I got like 5 of those, and they were, like I said, 50 cents each, and the booth I bought them in was 20% off. So every booth seemed to have a sale. So that's always good, right? The next thing that I got, they put it in a bag. I can take it out of the bag. Sorry for the noise. This is Strauss waltzes, and I just look at this. I mean, I know that all of you like are looking. I had to touch it, and you know, I love the way that this is aged with the brown, and what I'm trying to decide, because see, this little piece just cracked off of here. The paper is a little bit crunchy. What I'm trying to decide with this one is, do I literally just like add some thicker like cereal box paper or something to the outside of it and keep it all bound, and then just work right over the pages and tear a few pages out so that it doesn't get too thick. So that's my thought. I'm afraid if I start bending some of them that they're gonna just crack. This is Alabama Birds. I think this was the most expensive thing I bought. It was like $7 and 20% off. Oh no, I'm fibbing. $14.95. That was the most expensive thing I bought. I wasn't going to get it, but it was 20% off, and it has these like amazing pages of birds, and of course text and maps and whatever, but I love these bird pages and all of these nest pages. I mean, I have never met a nest I didn't like. So there are lots of bird images, and when you get to the back, there are some full page single birds. I just love it. I mean, can't you just see like cutting each of these little birds out and sticking them on something? It's so exciting. Look at that one. I love this one of the raven and the starling. Lovely. Okay, so very yummy. And I could see this book being like a really good book to put pages into to make a journal as well. So I'll have to see if I pull out all the pages with pictures of birds and I leave what's left, or if I just cut the whole middle out and make my own journal. This one was really cute. Science Every Day. I like these science books because, you know, the kids' books, big type, and then these very neat little photos here that make such nice little, like, again, more birds, of course, there's a theme here. But, you know, you can make such a nice little tuck spot or a belly band or a journal card with these cute little images. So I was really excited about this one. It's so funny. This one has this notice from Tennessee. This was actually like a textbook used by the state. So it talks about the state funding. And then the next thing that I got were these little golden books. So I got this one. Colors are nice. Again, with these, I thought that I could make journal cards and little, you know, belly bands. I could put some of these pages into a journal. I love Scuffy. I know that I have this in my son's stuff, but I wouldn't cut it up. I love the story of this little tugboat. And it's just really sweet. So with these, the books that I picked, I love that Anna wrote her name here. The books that I picked, you know, I could see these pages being really good for collage and for a junk journal. And then I could use the covers and make my own. This is Richard Scarry. If you don't know Richard Scarry, everything Richard Scarry does is amazing. Look how cute these could be. A little tag, a little something. So I could just cut these apart and then put my own paper in it and make my own journal. So I'm going to move these aside, and then I have this bag of goodness. Oh, and they gave me lots of advertising. I bought a couple of these. This one says warm milk, and the little boy's getting shot in the eye by it. I just thought that was really funny. This one says a tea house garden in Japan, and I liked the coloring and the reflection of the ladies. And this one, the newly decorated blue room in the White House. I've been to the White House. The blue room looked different, but I thought that was neat because I had been there. And this one is another one. This one is kind of fancy, but this is the mannequin fountain in Belgium, and I have my own picture of this fountain. I have a picture of me standing in front of it. So anyway, there we go. And then the other thing that I purchased were these seed packets. This one actually has seeds in it, and so does this one. And I just thought that these were really cool. And I think I'm probably going to scan these in so that I could reuse the images. I bought these purple dice because I can drill a small hole in these, and I could actually use them to dangle from the spine of a book. I've also made earrings out of dice and purple. I haven't seen purple before. I've got all different colors, but and I bought a ruler, a sewing ruler, and I buy these whenever I see them, and they're really cheap because I make bracelets out of these. And I use them as well because I am a sewer, but I make bracelets out of it, and I just cut it in pieces, and I put a little clasp and then a little charm, and you get this little bracelet, and it's kind of fabric-y, you know. And they always have like some kind of advertisement on it. This one's from Cincinnati, Ohio. Ironall Factories. Ooh, that's a fun little piece of something. And then I bought thimbles. So I have a jar of thimbles. And I buy thimbles whenever I see them because I actually make earrings and little dangles out of these. And again, I thought I could also hang those off of the side of a journal. So that was it. And I got a paper bag, which of course I will save and use the brown paper and something. But that is what I got. My husband and I, like I said, we took a little road trip, and this is one of our favorite places. It's about 5 hours from our house, and I always find some really good stuff. So, and I think that one book that I bought for $15 was the most expensive. Most of the stuff that I bought was like $1 or $2. So I hope that you enjoyed checking this out with me, and stay tuned to see what I'm going to do with all of it in the next few months. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.